This week on Speaking of Coasters, Banshee has finally started testing. Six Flags New England tops off the New England Skyscraper. A 64-year-old man falls from a Mount Olympus roller coaster, as well as a Goliath construction update, and I go through my plans for 2014 operating seasons for theme parks and what I plan to visit this summer. Welcome to Speaking of Coasters, the show that takes everything going on in the coaster industry for the past 2 weeks and combines it all into one big video. I am your host, Nick. I always do this. I am your host, Nick Koss, and today we will be talking about several different things, like I said in the little intro. And we'll also be introducing a new segment on the show right now. So here it goes, called the Goliath Update. Okay, so starting off this segment, as of today, March 19th, 2014, Overbank turn has pretty much been completed. The upper half still has to be done with track and stuff. They're almost done with that. They're working on the structure for the brand new, or the whatever it's called, the dive loop. And the hill's complete, or they tore down Wolf Den Snacks, and as you know, Thrill Seekers is going to be alone right there. The new gift shop, there's been talk about maybe an on-ride photo on the ride so far. Everything seems to be up to schedule, so no setbacks on that, but I'll keep you guys noted otherwise. Okay, first of all, we are going to be heading to Kings Island in Ohio, where their brand new inverted roller coaster, the Banshee, has now begun testing. From my knowledge, the station is not completed, but all electronics in the station are completed, and they're on schedule to open the ride to media on April 17th and then to the public on April 18th. Now heading a little more east, over to Massachusetts, where the New England Skyscraper at Six Flags New England has been topped off within the last few days. Apparently it's about 400 feet. I haven't seen... Okay, here's the thing. I have not seen a official height of the ride yet, so I can't really tell you if it's the tallest. They're advertising it as the tallest, but they've been saying 400 feet. So I'm not entirely sure, but from the looks of it, it's going to be a pretty exciting ride, and it will get a lot of ridership. So, yeah. Now heading over to Wisconsin Dells, Wisconsin, where some very interesting news has been happened on March 8th. Around March 8th, 6th, actually March 6th, this happened. A 64-year-old man somehow fell out of the Mount Olympus, the park's indoor spinning Opa coaster, which is a Zamperla Crazy Wild Mouse, and the other 3 passengers that were in the car stayed, but the man fell about 15 to 20 feet onto the ground right under the ride. He was breathing at the time, but however not moving when staff got to him and called 911. They transported him to a local hospital in the area, and the man has been identified as Anthony Thiessen, whatever, and has now been listed in stable condition. And this is actually interesting. The coaster's last government inspection was on May 20th, 2013. So that's getting to be about 10 months ago. I don't recall how often coasters usually get inspected, but still, that's a bit of time. That's a pretty big chunk of time in between. Okay, so now wrapping this video up, I am going to go through some of my plans that I plan to do this year for theme parks. I plan to, it's not just theme parks, it'll also be water parks. Since I'm going for my driver's test on April 8th, hopefully I'll be able to acquire a car by then, so I'm able to transport myself. I plan to do multiple trips to Six Flags Great America, as I did last year. And then I also plan to do a little few smaller parks, like Mount Olympus. Last year I did Timber Falls, or whatever it's called, in Wisconsin Dells. Plan to do that one. I'll do a few water parks like Noah's Ark, stuff like that. I'll go to Hurricane Harbor. Let's see. I might be able to go up to Bay Beach in Green Bay, Wisconsin this year, possibly. I'm going to try to make it to Kings Island this year, see if I can do that, as well as Kentucky Kingdom. I'm talking with my grandpa about that, discussing details, what we're going to do and stuff. I'd have to save up the money myself, but my grandpa's all for it because my grandpa plans to retire this summer, so I'll have a lot of time on his hands, so we're going to, devote some time to riding coasters. Maybe I can get down to Six Flags St. Louis this year, try that out. Cedar Point is not one I want to do quite yet. I want to wait a little bit until I got the ones that are a little bit closer to me. Like Kings Island is closer to me than Cedar Point is, so I'd rather go to Kings Island first, and then I could go straight from Kings Island down to Kentucky Kingdom and then come back. It's just a big thing that I'm thinking about, but I'm definitely doing Great America this year and hopefully other parks. In conclusion, this is this week's episode of Speaking of Coasters. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I certainly enjoy and make these videos for you. Leave a comment down in the description telling me anything you want to do. I've been thinking about the future of the show, but I'm gonna announce it in the next episode, which is gonna come out rather early in the week, probably Sunday night, due to the fact that April 1st I leave for my band trip, and we're going to New Orleans. So I'll keep you guys posted there. We might go past. I don't know. I haven't heard much, but I believe Six Flags New Orleans is still in the abandoned stage. Everything's still up and such. So I'll try to get a few videos of that if we go past there. It won't be we're stopping there. We're just gonna drive past it, but I'll get video of it. And I'll be doing a vlog this weekend due to the fact that the girls basketball team at my high school is going to state, so I'll be making a video there since we're performing in pep band, which is actually supposed to be pretty cool. And last but not least, I've started filming for the Goliath documentary, so yeah. All in all, thanks for watching. This is Costume1 signing out. Adios. Have a Six Flags day, as told by my t-shirt. Adios. This is a sweatshirt anyway.